everybody. Okay, this is my first. I'm saying that this is not part of my original schedule of uploading videos. This is actually a birthday video that I've chosen to react to. It's called The Death Battle Between Scorpion and Ryu. One year ago this happened. I'm acting kind of like Scorpion because I've played more Mortal Kombat than Street Fighter, so it's only natural that I act like Scorpion. He's actually a good guy. But oh! And I will also react to Godzilla versus Gamera. And trademarks are not. And the original owners of these games, these reactions are still their own. I'm just complimenting and probably going to be acting a little bit more like Scorpion than ever. Even though I've seen this death battle about 50 times.
Team Warriors, arcade rivals since the 90s, now facing off for truth, New York. Ryu, the wandering world warrior, and Scorpion, the ninja from hell. He's with Music, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Endlessly walking the earth and improving his fighting skill is the life of Ryu, the Japanese martial artist without a home. But there's more to this karate hobo than meets the eye. After being dumped on a doorstep by his douchebag parents, he was adopted by the mysterious Gokin. From that moment on, Ryu dedicated his life to martial arts. Probably on some sort of parental vengeance quest. He trained alongside his best friend and rival, Ken Master. Gokin taught them the Ansatsuken, or Assassin Smith, fighting style.
Wow!
But the name is actually a bit misleading. While originally designed as a means to murder, Gokin's personal take on the Ansatsuken is based around karate, kenpo, judo, and not killing people. Unlike the ways of his violent brother, Akuma, who ultimately would prove to be his undoing. Oh yeah, he can finger bang. Well, the Assassin's Fist sure isn't your average McDojo style, because Ryu Shoryuken is an uppercut so powerful, it launches his victim sky high. The Hadouken uses a fighter's willpower to fire a blast of energy and destroy evil things, like waterfalls. And physics? And finally, the Tatsumaki Senpuka. I had it! Anyway, the thing that I totally know how to pronounce gives the finger to gravity and lets him briefly fly around like some sort of human helicopter kicking machine. He also has a powerful step kick he calls the Judan Tokutagari. Hey, we don't have the translation for that one. I'm like... And diarrhea joke foot? What does it do? Kick people in the stomach so hard that he takes them to Brown Town? With the correct kanji, it's more like high-level leg blade kick. You know it's diarrhea kick forever in my mind now, right?
Nice one!
Ryu entered the first World Warrior tournament to test his skills. He swept through 9 powerful combatants before taking on the champion, Sagat. After a hard-fought battle, Sagat was set to take the win. Until he made the mistake of being a good sport. After beating the shit out of Ryu, Sagat offered him a helping hand up. Instead of taking it, Ryu gave him a surprise punch so hard, it ripped his chest open and nearly killed the guy.
Oh yeah, this death battle we're talking about, so apparently there is gonna be blood and gore. And you'll see someone probably ripped to their phones.
Dick move, Ryu. Dick move. This was Ryu's first taste of the dark power buried within him, the Satsui no Hana, literally the surge of murderous intent. Still not as good a name as the diarrhea joke foot. The Satsui no Hado gives Ryu incredible power, but at the expense of his humanity. He can tap a portion of this power to safely enhance his attacks. However, should his desire to win become so great he would even commit murder, the Satsui no Hado can overwhelm him and he will lose control, becoming Evil Ryu.
Now we're talking!
Evil Ryu has enormous power, to the point of being almost unstoppable. He can even blast a skyscraper to smithereens.
Wow! I did not know that.
He can teleport short distances, even passing through attacks along the way. More impressively, despite Goken never teaching him this, Evil Ryu can use the Ansatsuken's forbidden technique, the Shungoku Satsu, more commonly known as the Raging Demon.
With this, Evil Ryu turns his foes' own sins against them and eradicates their soul. It was this exact attack which Akuma, a master of the Dark Hado, used to murder Ryu's master. Since then, Akuma has been haunting Ryu, tempting him to succumb and fully commit to the Dark Satsui no Hado as well. Basically, this is karate Star Wars.
Oh, you call everything Star Wars.
Well, some even speculate that Akuma is Ryu's father.
Mother of God! It is karate Star Wars!
But Goken's teachings instilled a powerful belief in Ryu. If he can resist and shun this dark temptation, he can attain an even greater power.
By detaching himself from all emotion, he enters an alternate state of consciousness.
Like a Jedi.
This boosts his speed, power, and can do all sorts of crazy shit to his abilities.
This is the power of nothingness.
Really?
Good name.
The power of nothingness is more focused than the Dark Hado, allowing Ryu complete control over his mind and body. Goken even once used this power to separate himself from his soul in order to survive Akuma's raging demon. Surprise, Obi-Wan is still alive.
Ryu is skilled enough to take on numerous thugs at once, tough enough to survive being impaled, and strong enough to overpower the genetically created Super Warrior Seth. Oh, and he's fast enough to dodge point-blank gunfire.
Yet as Evil Ryu, his aura is so strong he can just walk through bullets.
That said, being the Street Fighter poster boy doesn't mean he's the top world warrior. He's lost a number of matches fair and square against the likes of M. Bison, Oro, and even his best friend Ken.
However, many of these losses may stem from his struggle to contain the power of the Dark Satsui no Hado, which is obviously quite difficult
fight
to
him.
do in the
Win.
middle battle.
But when Ryu unleashes his full potential, stay the fuck out of his way!
My name is Ryu, and the ultimate power has awakened within me.
Scorpion! Yeah!
From Earthrealm to Outworld, there were few who didn't fear the ruthless clan known as the Lin Kuei.
Except the Shirai Ryu, a clan with some serious balls. Not only did they defect from the Lin Kuei, they mocked them on a daily basis by wearing obvious palette swaps of their clothes.
Okay, are the Lin Kuei... Are the Lin Kuei's clothes totally blue with black suits, or did they just overpaint the Shirai Ryu's clothing and make it blue as their own suit?
They also like to pull classic pranks like annoying phone calls, keeping Lin Kuei home, and constantly slaughtering their loved ones.
There you go.
Got 'em.
From the Shirai Ryu came Hanzo Hasashi, the hellish ninja of vengeance. But before he became the stuff of nightmares, he was once an ordinary young child.
Wow.
Whose father just happened to be a deadly assassin. In hopes of sparing him from a violent life of regret and murder, Hanzo's father forbade him from ever joining the clan.
Sorry, son. You're not allowed to be awesome.
However, as time went on, Hanzo became desperate. He needed a way to support not only himself, but also his wife and son. Faced with few other options.
Wait, what? He had a child and a wife? That I did not know.
He reluctantly disobeyed his father and began the life of a ninja assassin.
Oh!
As a ninja, Hanzo is exceptionally skilled in ninjutsu, paihua, hapkido, and numerous secret Chinese martial arts. But it's his weapon of choice that earned him the nickname Scorpion.
Yeah! There we go!
While his kunai on a rope is iconic and deadly, I'm more partial to whatever the hell that snake creature is that lives in his hand. Well, in whatever form, it impales the opponent and pulls him in close, usually for a sweet uppercut to the jaw.
This is similar to an ancient assassination weapon used in the Tang Dynasty called the rope dart.
That's...
It's extremely
I want to show you guys something. I've actually been trying to practice that. there's more beads on here than there's supposed to be.
Difficult to master, making Scorpion's finesse all the more impressive.
He's also proficient with several weapons like long swords, twin katanas, and axes.
Scorpion's weaponry and combat prowess were put to the ultimate test by the legendary Lin Kuei warrior,
Sub-Zero!
aka
Sub-Zero!
And things didn't go so well for our yellow-clad ninja. Next thing he knew, Scorpion was waking up in the
Hell!
More commonly known as hell. Bet you wish you listened to Dad now. Then
Nope.
maybe you could have ended up in a happier place with your murdered wife and kids. Oh yeah, they're dead too.
Enraged at Sub-Zero for apparently killing all whom he'd sworn to protect, Scorpion scored a second chance by striking a deal with the sorcerer Quan Chi.
I hate
In
that.
exchange for his loyalty, Scorpion was resurrected as a phantom of the Netherrealm.
And being reborn as a demon of vengeance has its perks. Scorpion can now teleport, summon fire at will, and create portals in and out of the Netherrealm he was spawned from, literally dragging others to hell. Whilst there, his +1s can enjoy such tourist locations as Lava Pit, and witness the corpse-burning celebration called the Festival of Torture. Fun times!
The Netherrealm is the source of Scorpion's demonic power, and his strength rises simply by his being there.
Scorpion is so vicious he can perform no fewer than 13 different fatalities.
He can rip a person's head from their body, spine included.
That's not something you just do. That's right there.
Rip off his mask to show his true face.
Ah! What the fuck is that thing?
And score a kill by transforming into a, well, giant scorpion, of course. Or a penguin.
What?
And although Scorpion was far from the most powerful combatant in the Mortal Kombat tournament, he has defeated lethal warriors across multiple worlds. He's conquered sorcerers, demons, cyborgs, and eventually avenged his death by incinerating Bi-Han in the Netherrealm.
But it turns out that Sub-Zero guy was kind of innocent.
It was Quan Chi!
Only responsible for the death of his family was Quan Chi. You know, that guy he swore himself to and has been working for this whole time? Man, Scorpion's kind of like the Charlie Brown of Mortal Kombat.
As penance for his mistake, Scorpion dedicated his life after death to protecting the late Sub-Zero's younger brother, Sub-Zero.
Though he still found time for shooting threes, hitting homers, and hosting his own cooking show.
Wait, what?
This week on Cooking with Scorpion, learn about chopping.
Yeah, I'm not gonna trust anything that guy makes.
I trust
Does he
him.
even eat anymore?
Aside from his weakness for the culinary arts, Scorpion's win-loss record is not as intimidating as you might think.
Oh, I do.
Consider the outrageous scope of his competition.
Any way you look at it, it's tough to be much more of a badass than a fire-breathing skeleton ninja from hell.
I am Scorpion. Vengeance will be mine.
Okay, let's see the competition. Okay, so Ryu has some good abilities, but Scorpion has been dedicating, and ever since he was a child, probably, fighting and growing stronger. Basically, Scorpion's got a lifetime's worth of training in him, and Ryu's been walking the world, fighting in single tournaments. I think Scorpion's gonna win this, even though I kind of seen the fight already. Yeah, you guys actually thought I would do that to you. See, I got my own way of doing it.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, want to win the original script for this episode?
Yes!
Signed by Wiz and myself?
Use the widget link below to choose the fighter you think will prevail, and you'll automatically be entered to win.
And now it's time for a death
battle! Now post down in the comments, who do you think will really win this fight? And if you haven't seen this death battle already, I will leave a link in the description. A link in the description below this video, so that way you guys can see the original content. me in it. Oh. Yeah. Time to watch the fight. Come on, Scorpion, you can win this.
Can't fool me. Come on! Force! After that,
come on!
I'll finish this.
Come on, Scorpion, take it to hell!
In hell.
Yeah, hell is an actual place in this content. In this content, hell is actually a place.
This is some fight.
Get him, Scorpion! Now, actually,
Neither of us have reached our full potential. Let's get back.
oh god.
Not over.
Evil Ryu!
Surprise?
No!
I'll show you what I'm made of. Don't expect mercy.
He don't!
Gotcha.
Whoopee! This is what Scorpion fights for. A strong opponent. There you go, buddy.
Concentrate. I will not succumb to evil.
You just stand. Scorpion is the winner. No lie.
I want the path. This is the power of mankind.
Even though he took that full on, he is still alive.
I walk a path with no end. I will crush your soul.
I'm no chef, but that looks
Penguin!
Ryu's Satsui no Hado and the power of nothingness were incredibly powerful, but raw power alone is not enough to destroy Scorpion.
Yet Scorpion's advantage of already being dead didn't make this a cakewalk. In fact, Ryu had the perfect way to permanently end Scorpion, the soul-killing raging demon. But he can avoid the instant murder move thanks to his awesome ninja skills and teleportation.
Not to mention Ryu has very little experience actually using the raging demon anyway. But most importantly, Scorpion's strength increases the longer he remains in the Netherrealm, with no defined limit. Once trapped in hell with Scorpion, Ryu stood little chance in the long run.
No.
Zero chance if Scorpion just up and teleported him into a pool of lava, which he could totally do. Scorpion was just too hot to handle.
The winner is
Scorpion! Okay, now. That battle was only 16 minutes and 43 seconds, huh? Let's see Godzilla versus Gamera! I already know this one too. Godzilla wins in the run long. I know it because I've seen every Godzilla film known to mankind. you can kind of say I'm a Godzilla geek. You guys can say, oh, you're a Godzilla geek. I don't mind being called a Godzilla geek. I basically grew up with the King of the Monsters. You guys have seen already through all my past videos that I've got basically almost all the movies. I'm missing a few, but that don't matter. I can buy them on Google Play, even in Japanese. The Japanese dialogue sounds a lot better than the English sometimes. Now, I can choose to put Godzilla vs. Biollante in Japanese anytime. Okay, now let's... Actually, I might do 2 more death battles, like Shao Kahn versus M. Bison, or we can just stick to what I had originally planned. Godzilla versus Gamera. Well, there is Ryu Hayabusa and Strider Hiryu. 1 minute melee, Scorpion versus Ghost Rider. Cool. Okay, but there you guys are. I was beginning to wonder. Yeah, I went straight toward the fight. Now, I don't know why they would do a battle between Hercule Saint and Dan Hibiki. If I said that name right, let me know.
Kaiju, the Japanese word for
A giant monster that destroys everything around it, like Godzilla, the king of the monsters.
and Gamera, the guardian of the universe.
Boom!
Despite being box office rivals for half a century.
Wait, what? They've been box office rivals for half a fucking century? Now, the only time we know about that is in Monster Island Buddies, I think episode 9 or something, where Godzilla and Gamera were smoking a cig in college. I never knew these two were box office rivals. I just cared for Godzilla. Now, if I was a Gamera and Godzilla fan, this would be a very hard battle to choose. Because Godzilla may heal faster, but Gamera uses mana. Godzilla uses nuclear radiation. He basically feeds on nuclear radiation. That's his food source.
These two enormous creatures have never met until today.
He's with and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win. The year was 1954, less than a decade after Little Boy and Fat Man had decimated Japan.
The nuclear age had begun.
As the United States tested their shiny new hydrogen bombs across the Pacific, one of them woke something up.
Godzilla, the radio...
Now, when you get to that part, headphone users, you might want to be aware of that part of the video, because that fucking shit is loud as fuck!
Active rampaging savior/destroyer of Japan.
Mutated by nuclear energy, Godzilla stands over 300 feet tall and weighs 90,000 tons. He is an unstoppable force of nature.
And for some reason, Godzilla has made Japan his personal playground and has been stomping through it for 60 years.
Yeah!
Wouldn't he have picked on some other country?
Fuck you! Godzilla has the right to protect his home turf. I mean, he was born in the waters of Tokyo, right? Right, Boomstick and alright. Alright, Wizard and Boomstick. He was basically born in the waters of Japan, Tokyo, Japan. He has the right to trample or save the city at his pleasure. He can destroy the world if he wants. I don't mind.
Godzilla's radioactive mutation leaves everything in his wake contaminated. Water, plants, even people. Godzilla's presence alone turns a city block completely uninhabitable.
Yeah!
Like that noisy upstairs neighbor, or people who let their dog shit in your front lawn.
But Godzilla does not simply walk past his enemies to destroy them.
His strength is insane. He once lifted and threw his arch rival Kaiser Ghidorah, who weighs 100.
Actually, Actually, it's King Ghidorah, but Kaiser Ghidorah was the strongest and most powerful opponent. Because if you guys remember that one short part of the film, Kaiser Ghidorah was actually sucking his energy out. His life force was being eaten up. Yeah, that kind of battle almost put Godzilla down permanently. Now, if it was Kaiser Ghidorah versus Godzilla in this fight, then I would understand and have a little bit more different response.
100,000 frickin' tons.
He channels this strength through his claws, teeth, tail,
And epic gravity-defying drop kicks.
hilarious abilities aside, Godzilla would not be such a legendary kaiju without some serious firepower. He can emit atomic energy from his body for a short-range nuclear pulse.
Or fire his signature atomic breath, a goddamn laser beam of pure radiation. That's like microwaving at least 100 balls of tinfoil.
Well, give or take a few million.
Oh yeah, I want you guys to hear this at full volume. That's why I have it up so loud. You guys almost cried.
The atomic breath can melt, burn, or blow up just about anything. And you know it just can't smell good. I mean, that's a lot of fish.
No. That right there is Zilla, the bastardized and shamed American version that Toho literally bought the rights to and completely rebranded just to murder on screen.
Yeah!
Take that, America.
And that was just the real Godzilla's standard atomic breath.
Yep, after absorbing a giant pterodactyl soul...
Ew.
Okay, he gained the power to boost his breath to the red spiral ray.
An attack so deadly it'll...
Okay. Atomic breath, spiral atomic breath, nuclear pulse, energy regenerator G1 that was named in Godzilla 2000, magnetic powers, sharp dorsal spine plates, unless you if you want your ass poked through that shit, don't sit on Godzilla. You know it can't be healthy for your ass. Or, for females, I'm not going to mention it. For your butt. Not the other part of the body of females. Not up here, but between the legs. No, that's not healthy for you, girl. Uncanny durability, godly strength, can breathe underwater.
He took a few blasts to obliterate the more powerful clone of himself, Space Godzilla.
What? Space Godzilla?
Yes, Space Godzilla's a thing. Moving on.
Oh.
Godzilla's cell structure can quickly regenerate from all manner of wounds. And despite being vulnerable to man-made electricity, he possesses magnetic properties. Like a lightning rod, he can attract thunderbolts from the sky and use nature's power to enhance his own abilities. Or turn himself into a giant
That's basically, he's acting like King Kong now. And that's actually, there was a Twitch video that there is, if you watch, I can't remember the exact video of it, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's Let's Watch Godzilla vs. Gamera on Twitch. I can't remember what the code was to get to the video, just look it up in the search box. But, they say that Godzilla that Universal announced that King Kong officially won the fight. Quick question, Universal. King Kong is a fucking gorilla that don't know how to breathe underwater. Godzilla is a mutation that knows how to breathe underwater. If you watch all the films, you clearly know Godzilla should have won that fucking fight. Yeah, I can't get over that fight. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Bullshit.
Magnets? How do they even work? Well, believe it or not, that isn't the weirdest thing that Godzilla can do. If Big T needs to get somewhere quick, he bends over, charges up, and does this.
Holy fuck! He's lifted off the ground!
Well, at least Japan is creative.
Yeah.
Can that even happen?
Scaling to the present, to actually lift his body means the atomic breath must have a force of over 328 trillion psi. That's the equivalent of 1 trillion riot-control fire hoses, enough to wrap around the Earth 38,000 times.
Wow.
Damn! Godzilla has 44 known victories, largely due to his...
Because of his inability to lose, and he don't take as long to analyze a battle unlike Gamera. Yeah, the short version of this, Gamera takes 2 rounds to win a fight. Godzilla, he don't wait. He no wait. No waiting for Godzilla. Godzilla comes at you, full charge, never backs down. If he always backs down, wait a minute, match Thor's strength? Is that even possible?
His insane durability. He's fallen into a volcano, survived a black hole, and tanked a meteorite point blank without a scratch.
But despite popular belief, Godzilla is not invincible. His regeneration takes time, his speed is lacking, and despite having 2 brains, one in...
Wait! So you're telling me the only 2 monsters he lost to are Mothra and King Kong? I can understand the King Kong part, but Mothra, a fucking worm? A mutated worm! Beat Godzilla? Godzilla should not still have the title, but I'm not gonna judge. It's Godzilla, King of the Monsters. You don't shit with him! You do not mess with him unless you want your body torn completely in half.
His skull and the other where his tail meets his torso. He's pretty darn clumsy.
Where were you on that one, Ass-Brain?
Guys, there's an actor inside the neck of the suit. The actor can't see where the fuck he's going unless he cut a hole where the breathing part right here is. So don't blame the actor inside the fucking suit. He has to do what he's told.
He officially lost a fight against King Kong, and he's even died in 4 separate films.
But Godzilla's victories definitely outweigh his failures. There's a good reason they call him the King of the Monsters.
The year was 1965, the apex of the space race. Technology
You gotta
was
watch this, I'm not.
faster and faster than ever before, but no one could.
I'm not advertising that. Why the fuck is there...
It was advancing further and faster than ever before, but no one could have anticipated the bioengineered marvel hidden beneath the waves. Eons ago, the ancient people of Atlantis learned how to construct life and foolishly decided to play God.
Yeah, I remember... And do we all remember how playing God works out in Jurassic Park? Not fun! Less than 10 people died on the island thanks to some dinosaurs, but we can't blame dinosaurs, we blame ourselves for playing with powers we don't understand. Get it through your mind, people. Playing God can get you killed. Your creation can turn on you at any moment. Make sure you have a backup device. Make sure you have something better in store. What is with you people playing God? I don't play God. Do it. Boomstick and Wizard don't play fucking God.
But instead of creating something safe like a dog or a bunny, they created giant flying laser shooting murder birds. Surprise, surprise, they couldn't be controlled and they turned 100% of Atlantis into oceanfront properties.
Wow.
So, what was their solution to counter these giant destructive monsters? Why, another giant destructive monster, of course. Enter Gamera, guardian of the universe and friend to all children.
Boo!
You know, Mama, Gamera doesn't hurt people, he likes them.
Friend to all children? That's a terrible title. How about Gamera, the flying, fire-breathing ninja turtle of doom?
That's actually not far off. For a 260-foot, 10,000-ton turtle, Gamera is quite agile.
And he sticks it!
Fuck you, Gamera!
Includes 2 huge tusks, twin elbow spikes, and a fire breath so strong it can be used underwater, despite being, you know, fire.
Technically, it's highly concentrated plasma, the fourth state of matter. The hottest plasma ever created by man exceeded 3.6 million degrees Fahrenheit.
And I remember the film theory actually bringing up about this. Yeah, film theory mentioned about how to do not Godzilla, but Goku's Kame. You guys know Goku's fucking signature move. I don't have to spell it out for ya. Basically, how can we control plasma through our fucking hands? We only have 3 parts of our body. Gas, solid, and liquid.
Fire.
Technically, it's highly exceeded 3.6 million degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than the surface of the sun. Gamera's fireballs can burn through practically anything.
And when he's not spitting hot fire, he fucking eats it!
It's true, a fiery 4-course meal can quickly heal and re-energize him.
Naturally, as a giant turtle monster, he can retract his limbs and head into his shell for extra defense.
Fly?
And then fire rocket jets out of the holes and frickin' fly! What the fuck is this? And why can't my turtle do that? Someday, Mr. Snappy. Someday.
Is that a recreation?
Gamera can fly at speeds reaching Mach 3, over 2,200 miles per hour. That's faster than the world record-holding SR-71 Blackbird.
But how the hell does he know where he's going? And more importantly, how does he not puke his guts out?
The Atlanteans built Gamera using mana, an ethereal energy force connecting all things, places, and people. Everything has a finite pool of mana, which can be measured using a Sega Dreamcast.
Wait, what?
But it still can't play DVDs.
A person's mana is dependent on how much influence and authority they possess over
Wait!
others.
A Sega Dreamcast can judge mana? What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? What the holy mother of an asshole butt hell does that mean? Do we all need a Sega Dreamcast now? Is this an ad for Sega Dreamcast?
As Gamera literally holds the world's fate in his claws, his mana levels are off the charts.
Gamera can manipulate his mana in combat, which is useful when you've lost your arm and need to give your enemy a kaiju-sized falcon punch.
Wow.
Fuck yeah!
And if Gamera ever runs low on mana, he can summon more from the earth itself.
It's a user beam.
I think you got him. Gamera is fast enough to catch a missile going Mach 10, capable of flying through outer space, and tough enough to survive a nuclear explosion which leveled the entire city of Sendai.
As Sendai is about 152 miles across, this explosion must have yielded nearly 112 megatons of force.
Gamera has a fierce will to fight. No matter how much pain he's in, he'll keep pushing forward for the win.
And he's not just determined, he's actually quite brilliant. He tactically seeks to exploit enemy weaknesses, and is apparently smart enough to repair an alien spacecraft.
He does machine.
But despite his intelligence, he is not infallible. Gamera's supposedly impenetrable defenses have been pierced before. And remember, Gamera is explicitly the guardian of Earth, which does not necessarily include humanity. In fact, Gamera fears mankind may one day become the Earth's greatest enemy.
I knew he sounded too good to be true. He's a hippie turtle.
And yet, Gamera has a strange fondness for children.
Gamera!
Oh my god, Boo!
Gamera! He will bring kids to his bed, touch them like no other can. Please don't tell on Gamera!
Okay, Boo.
No, really.
Actually, he sacrificed his life to save children on multiple occasions, even used his ultimate self-destruct move, all for the safety of innocent children.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Godzilla sacrificed this guy before.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate.
What's the brawl?
It's time for a death battle!
Oh! Okay, so according to my analysis, Godzilla's gonna win this no problem. After all, he is called the King of the Kaiju. He can lift anything. He can lift his own worst enemy. He can't lift King Kong though. Yeah, that's so bullshit to me. That's so bullshit to me. King Kong should never win another fight. I don't care if it's against his own kind. He should die and go to hell. He needs to go to hell for treating Godzilla like a dick. Yeah, the reason why I'm calling him a dick is because apparently he has the nerve to grab Godzilla by the tail and electrocute him at the same time. You fucked up there, Kong. You literally fucked up with me. Yeah, and I did that with a bead necklace. I did that with a bead necklace. Let's get back to the fight. It's time for a death battle! Here's Godzilla! Now, if you haven't seen this death battle, I won't skip it, but you are gonna see it. That's a good imitation of Godzilla. Okay, guys, seriously. Why the army? They should know after about 20 films, knock it off with the fucking army. They ain't gonna do damn shit to him. They're just gonna try and get in his way for a fight. That's basically what Tokyo's army is capable of now. Getting in Godzilla's way of a fight. They're not even worth his effort or atomic breath ability. They shouldn't even be bothered to look at Godzilla. Not from me. Not from my point of view. They should not be able to even look or talk to Godzilla. Or try to even reason with him. Waste of ammo, guys! Nice one, big team! Now, for all Gamera fans who love Gamera, exit from the movie now. Exit from the video now, because once this fight continues, there ain't no going back. Gamera, give it up. You ain't gonna win. The drop kick! Nice one, Big G! He should do this to get it over with. I'm not actually going to leave a link in the description. You guys have to find these videos yourself. I'm serious. You can't kill Godzilla. He's immune to death. Well, he ain't immune to being picked up. Now, if Gamera were... Here's how I would win a fight if I was Gamera. I would just take Godzilla in space. But wait a minute, he's been in space before. One movie. And he was able to survive space. So basically, it won't make sense. Whoa, that's hard. Electric pulse. Cool. Way to go, big guy. That's not to take him. Take with this. Smart Godzilla. Godzilla's smarter than he looks. Yeah, I can take a movie reference. Godzilla wastes no time. Godzilla sees an opening. He needs to attack now. Yeah, the tum-tum will do it. Yeah, Gamera, risk your life, flashback city. Oh boy, all you did was piss him off. He's supercharged! Supercharged! Right through the shell! Turtle kebab. KO! God damn it, another round!
made turtle soup.
Gamera may have held the speed advantage, but Godzilla's sheer size and power won this bout.
He's 9 times heavier. Plus, while Gamera tanked a city-busting nuke and almost died, Godzilla takes a similar explosion from a meteorite and didn't even flinch.
Gamera's shell was once pierced by Virus, a physically weaker foe. There's no doubt Godzilla could overpower this giant turtle.
Hell, he's strong enough to match goddamn Thor. And since Godzilla's atomic breath is composed of pure radiation, not fire, Gamera could not feed off of it.
But most importantly, Gamera has a history of winning through retreating. He usually takes one round to analyze his foe and another to win the day. On paper, this sounds like a smart idea.
But unfortunately for Gamera, Godzilla don't play like that. Looks like Godzilla put Gamera through living shells.
The winner is Godzilla.
Next time! Let's see this.
Next time on Death Battle.
Captain America versus Batman. I know that one. Okay, guys, so for all you Godzilla fans, I knew Godzilla would win this, but for all those Gamera fans, I hate to say this, but Gamera is not the perfect monster for you to love. The one you need to be perfectly loving is Godzilla. Sorry to break it to you. Us Godzilla fans, we stick together. But for all you Gamera fans who like to stick together, you might want to think of joining the Godzilla fan club. Trust me, you won't be humiliated anymore. And this video got 12,368,812 views, over 4,000 dislikes, and over 88,000 likes. I think half of those likes are I think all those likes are Godzilla fans. Add that. Link versus Zora. 5. Godzilla. I'm glad you guys were on my side. That turtle was basically doomed from the start. Nice comeback. Nice one, Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla said this. I'm glad you guys were on my side. That turtle was basically doomed from the start. I do agree with him. That turtle was doomed from the start. And there was an animated rewind video called Optimus Prime vs. Godzilla Cartoon Fight Club episode 12. Now, if you guys really want to see that video, go on ahead. Godzilla fans, don't watch it. It's hard to take. The last time I tried to review a Mario-based game, fuck it, Nintendo got on my ass. Oh yeah, there's a thing called How It Should Have Ended. They did a Godzilla film. Leave the Godzilla franchise alone. It's already been butchered enough. What about King Kong vs. Godzilla, or Ultraman vs. King Kong, or Ultraman vs. Godzilla? Steven, why say that a month later after this? But I like how Wiz said, no, that's a bastardized Godzilla. That's actually just called Zilla. That's a bastardized American edition of Godzilla. And I do agree with him. That is a bastardized movie. Why? Why did we decide to make it? Oh, here's this by Ben Lowe. Did you not hear their explanation? Godzilla had every advantage with the exception of mobility and intelligence. Even with that, Gamera does not have to move, does not have a move to kill Godzilla. With Gamera's strategy of retreating and coming up with a plan, that don't work due to Godzilla's own strategy of not letting his foes escape. How was this wrong in any way? Creationzilla. Godzilla vs. the Hulk, the ultimate irradiated destroyers. That's by the Rich Master. Wow, you guys are coming up with good ideas. How about you guys make your own version of a death battle? Oh, someone's already using the FNAF 4 pictures of Bonnie. Oh, Wiz versus Boomstick. So I don't know why, but I like the Ryu versus Scorpion fight. That is the best one. And which one was Godzilla's fighting? Season 1 or Season 2? Well, it can't be Season 1. It has to be Season 2. So Death Battle was today. I didn't know they actually do 1 minute. Alright, Godzilla vs. Gamera was the 35th fight? Wait! Season 2, episode 35 of their show. Wow, you guys. You die. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna watch Kushwa react to Ryu vs. Scorpion because he don't shut the fuck up. Oh, Tyrone Magnus, he won't shut the fuck up. Now, I don't even know how to edit all this. Do I have to go to the video and just... Okay, influence. Okay, so I just got okay, I found the link. Copy. Okay, I'm gonna end the video now.